a blind pick that has been storming around the world right now, or at least specifically LCK. But Talon
Around the world, LCK.
LCK. So I gotta stop myself on that one. But Talon is something that's just been going through
There
so.
is an evade coming in from Snake. She is going to turn the corner. Mint gets caught out. Petrifying Gaze needs to back away, but is deleted out of the jungle. Parkour over the wall, while Flandre now under attack. 957. So that does give them a lot of knowledge, actually.
That's a big call out for Condi to start playing towards the bottom side. If he doesn't, then here we go.
Condi walks straight into the trap, and Zatai is there with Min, able to set this gank. Blastcone will get the support to safety, but
But he is really trapped under this tower.
Oh, there are many people running after him. SOFM is tanking up the tower. One more tower shot. He's going to use the ultimate on himself. Doesn't even matter. SOFM will succeed and help Zatai pick up the kills. So that's how. Here comes Flandre into the mid lane. The rake comes out. Zatai wants to get over it, but a fantastic miasma will help Xie out. But the parkour over the wall, and another one as well. The auto attack will finish him off in the mid lane, but a big collapse now from WE should be able to finish off the mid laner. Down goes Zatai, and Flandre backs away. Can't deal with the tree right now, but SOFM and the rest of his team on this dragon.
They're just committing to this, so they're just making trade after trade. Zatai, of course, didn't expect 3 people to go get
very
him.
quickly, but there are multiple people in the mid lane. They are sieging against the Cassiopeia, so they need to be concerned about that, but he doesn't have any of his summoners, so it's going to be enough chunk damage. OQ, Mint, and Zatai coming in here, but a reactionary ultimate onto Mint. He's going to have to look for a repel shortly, but the tower aggro is on Zatai, so he's good to go. Connie coming into the mid lane. The flash comes after. Dodged out of the way of the collateral damage. Slams down with the staggering blow. 957 picking up the kill. And from downtown, Mystic finds another kill. SOFM on the retreat. He's found the blast cone. He's regardless. WE. They're pushing forward. SOFM's going very deep. He's on top of the miasma. Blown up by the collateral damage. No getting away from that one. But Connie's overextended. Xie over the wall. Pops the ultimate. OQ backing away. But Flandre, look at this man. Look at the damage from the double Darrens. Oh, he's going to die. Hook to the face. He falls over. But Zatai, he wants blood. He wants to follow after Mystic. He's got the rate coming down. But Mystic takes them out as 957, completely locking up that target. 3 to...
But, you know, WE was able to beat them to the punch. Let's see if this team fight works.
Well, they're going for the engage. The arrow goes through the goal post, but Zatai's in the back line, nuking down Mystic. He'll completely drop as the collateral damage comes across the wall. Flandre will trade his life. It's a 1-for-1 so far. A tank for an ADC. Zatai still around the corner. OQ gets caught out by Nautilus. He'll come down with the anchor. That'll be a kill over to Condi. Zatai still poking away. Ben taking a lot of damage. Condi and Ben from Zatai as he backs away. The Q lands. The slowdown from the miasma. And Zatai may be dead to right. He's got the Nautilus closing in. The best he can do is turn around and try and get a kill onto Xie. Noxian diplomacy, not enough. And a big Flandre already far away. So WE, even with this Karma speed up, finding it so hard to look for a pick and find a fight, not in a 5 vs 5, or they can just fight Flandre under this tower. 5 members, they just obliterate him before going onto this tower.
No one expects that. No, absolutely no one.
And Mint, he makes the hard call. They go for the Hail Mary. They know the reveal, but no one can commit 3 auto attacks to that ward. They go for the engage. 957 onto OQ, the worst member, but that's the smite secure by the ADC in the jungle. Flandre into the back lines. It's now damage control. The more members they can escape with the Baron will be better. And WE. Wow, with the super minion wave pushing in from that downed inhibitor. This could be the game, even with these minions coming up here. Redemption comes down. 957 is literally unkillable. And with what looked like a good play, well, hold that thought, because they've got the engage coming in from Zatai. He jumps forward, he blows up Condi. He goes into the backline, takes out another, looking towards Ben. Look at SOFM, trying to kill his counterpart. That's a 2-kill talent coming out, and he has just saved the game for the whole team. The turnaround, the Petrifying Gaze misses. SOFM blown up with the Riptide, and Mint and OQ continue the chase. They should be stopping now, but what even had the TP to spare. He launched himself onto Flandre. I'm looking at Zatai right now, who jumps onto Mystic, but the exhaust comes down. The eternal enemy of the assassin in the mid lane. He'll continue up the fight. No one's died just yet. 957 re-engages onto Flandre. He'll be dropping down into the Guardian Angel. Ben carrying out this ward because that's the main target right now. Another hook lands onto Min. That was not a good step forward. Just one of those 8 legs just went a little too far in front of that Maokai, and that should surely be the game now as WE are closing in. S2FM is doing what he can, but he's only a support this game, unfortunately. OQ pushing forward, but 957 zones him away, and it's just, you can see these AD carries hammering onto the Nexus. They finish off Flandre in his second life. Zatai comes in once more. His ultimate's come up once again, but it's not enough to save the game, and that'll be WE taking game 1 over Snake.
Snake they were banking on that Talon flank. That's how it's going to win these team fights.
957, so something he needs to keep in the back of their minds. Did have the rest of the picks logged in. It will be Karma and Syndra in there for WE, so that's the rest of their comp. Good old Almost certainly going to have to be the Flash, yes indeed. So Flash has exchanged in the bottom lane there. As Konzi is looking for the cheese in the middle lane. She is chasing after Zatai. We're going to take a bit more damage, gets the stun down. Konzi comes in, the flash out of the end of the line damage, looking for the kill. 400 gold in the bank to Shie. He gets the outplay.
That is the best early game you're going to get,
and
it's only going to get better.
Auto attack. Oh, OQ is still going to stay.
All Kondi has to do, he just has to track down the Kazakhs and make his life miserable. Snake has to stop this.
Got all the Snake converging on Kondi. He should be falling here. The kill over to Mint would be great, but S2FM's the one to pick it up there.
Overall, at least Mint is able to get something. If it's a blue buff, he's at a good point, even though you have to expend it. Oh!
Gonna click Kara on him. Shove him back. Yeah, that's getting cancelled. Zatai.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it actually didn't cancel. Hello. In the mid lane, I mean, Kondi's just got to blow up Zatai regardless.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about how smart WE was, right? And it really did start at level 1. That's what I found.
Oh, he just get the lockup, but he's just instantly dead. Mint over the wall. Maybe he can get the pick off from Sashie. Yeah, not going to happen.
No.
957. He's got the stealth up, but he still wants...
Yeah, and it's because, especially if you can focus in on the enemy jungler, if you ever have a point in which, like Kondi does now, you can just completely bully him off the map. That by me.
Oh, he's got a bad foot. Collateral damage. The 1v1 in the jungle was not expecting that. Into the mid lane and have OQ, who is still able to push waves really quickly with the Civet pick, despite not having a full completed item yet. S2FM caught out in the river. He's completely dead. That was not an ally. I couldn't see off to the side of the screen. We didn't get to see who it was. So it was like Mystery Man.
Last game it wasn't so hot for them, so now they're getting a bit of a, I guess, tiny bit of equivalent exchange. They're a little bit happy about this now. Oh, W.
Oh, well, Shie's being collapsed in the mid lane. We just need a snare or anything to find him, and there's the Rune Prison trapped in that one. Got the TP cancelled once more by the top laners. So Snake, they are biting back.
They have to concede so much towards the top side. Sure, now maybe they can look to pressure up, but WE, they have so much vision that they recognize that Mint's doing this.
You should know that Raptors aren't yours this game. S2FM's gonna pay for your sin. And Oki will get a bit of mana for that one. There you go.
There is nobody.
Mint.
They would usually rely on Zyra to do this,
but
no,
he's caught out in the jungle. And it's like, this is just, it's like a horror movie for Mint. It's just like, they're in this bush, they're in this bush, and unless you don't check every single one, you're gonna get caught out.
Yeah.
And because of that, with your jungler being the one who's that far behind, you're going to lose these objectives. And you can see it on the player counts. Mint just shaking his head. There's nothing that this man can do.
And they've played this game so long to be able to not only control that red side jungle, but to do it.
Not captive. No, he's got to bring in the flower in here.
That's all I got. I'm a poor man.
It's the same thing with all the color casters. Rusty does the same. It's just like ball that does damage. And it's like, all right, great. Ben's going to get caught out here. Or maybe it's Ben. He's still going forward. But Kondi, the one-man army, blows up the void creatures. He jumps in and there's never...
Very far back. So you're not going to be able to get much at all.
Good call to zone away, Flandre with the big initiate. Ultimate onto 4 players, but there's no one there to follow up. Zatai was pushed away. OQ cannot get near the tower, and the detonation of the mid laner will signal the end of Snake's life in this game. Top laner's down for the count. The second inhibitor will be falling here. OQ and S2FM, even mid, all stunned up by Shie. Great sidestep for S2FM, but that's all they can really pull out of this game as WE look to close the game.
That was the greatest body slam I've seen in a long time, but it didn't mean anything. WE is just that far ahead to be able to take that fight and take the game 2-0. WE takes it.
And in the end, they'll be falling down these towers, and there's simply nothing that Snake can do about it. It's just a highlight reel for every member of WE. 957 chasing after OQ, and he will be felling the Nexus as WE, the turtle, slow but steady, take down Snake.
That was very methodical. WE was able to take that game, and honestly, there was not a minute in that game, except for maybe when, you know what, I'm going to drop that back when Grizz got caught out on the bottom side, but they recovered very well.
Yeah.
They just took the game from minute 1, and that is just hard to watch, especially Mint, his